Dallas, is that simply incredible from your netminder, given the fact how long he's been off and what it took to get back to this point in Game 1 for him from injury?
Yeah, it's certainly impressive, and we didn't expect that. I thought he'd really battle in there hard, but he played an excellent game, probably the best game I've ever seen him play. He's been diligent with his rehab. Paul Ayotte, our medical therapist, and Mark Fitzgerald, our strength guy, have spent a ton of time with him. He's been open to their ideas. He's worked so hard, and as has Rick St. Croix spent a lot of time with him. So good on those guys for having him ready, and good on UC for taking it in and doing the work.
He credited the team post-game, and certainly, the effort was trying to help him out, but how calming was the reverse, knowing that right off the gate he makes a big stop and you kind of get the sense that, hey, he's back, he's in this?
Yeah, it was a crazy play to start there. It was almost like an alley-oop, and they were in on a breakaway. And as soon as he made that save, that's huge for a goalie. You get a big save like that early, your juices get going, and you're feeling pretty fresh about yourself. So, yeah, it's good that he credits the team. Every win is a team win, but he certainly had a massive part in the 2 points today.
Moving forward, what can a game like this do for his confidence?
Well, it's huge coming off just not even his confidence for his game, but the confidence that his groin's healed, that he's safe to move forward. But I think the biggest thing for him is you come off an injury like that, you're never sure how my body's going to react. How am I going to play? How's the team going to play in front of me? And we got to get all of that, which usually takes a couple of weeks, out in 60 minutes. So, he's ready to move forward immediately.
I know you don't like the term goalie controversy, but you got two pretty good ones there. It's a pleasant dilemma to have.
No, you have a controversy when you have two really bad ones. So when you have two good ones, there's no controversy there.
How pleased were you? I mean, it may not be sentimental, but you still have to love the hockey achievement that Keith Lecoyne gets his 800th, and it happens to be at home and a big goal as well.
Yeah, it's impressive. And I'll tell you what, I hadn't really seen Keith Lecoyne play a whole lot other than in the playoffs for the Washington Capitals last year. And when you get a guy like that, usually you're thinking, okay, he's a minor league guy, he's going to have some bad habits, he just gets points. But listen, this guy has unbelievable habits. It's rubbing off on some of our young guys. And 800 points, that is impressive. Like, that is so impressive for a guy that's had to scrape and claw for everything that he's ever gotten in this game. And I'm extremely proud of him today.
You've played in the league too. That's pretty good list of players ahead of him to crack the top 10, which he's going to do in a few games as well.
Well, that's right. Real impressive guys up there, and it's one thing to get the 800 points. It's another thing to last long enough to do it. So it's going to be fun to watch him climb that ladder.
What about the weekend sweep, Coach? How big, again, is this as we have time to reflect after Sunday against the teams you played and coming out of it as you did?
Well, it's huge because the standings are so tight again. It's, everybody's bunched together, and that was part of the talk before the game in Rochester last night was, listen, this game here tonight is going to be as important as our last game of the season. It's worth 2 points, and whether you know it or not, you are in a playoff race right now. And I think they've taken that to heart a little bit. So it's nice to get both games, because you're only playing 2 games this weekend. You're usually playing 3 and possibly 4. So to get both games definitely helps us jump up in the standings a little bit.